I would like to know, with the controversy surrounding the Tuskegee Institute experiment, how can we, an African American, Latino, Asian, and indigenous people community, that once this vaccine is distributed, it will not be tampered with before it goes into our arms, and it will be safe and effective.
Dr. Fauci, I'm so glad someone asked this question. A lot of people do. It is ironic because Tuskegee was about withholding medicine, not giving something that was tainted. But please answer that question. It comes up so much, the Tuskegee question about trust.
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is you have to respect that skepticism because it's well-founded. But once you say that you do respect the fact that you do have hesitancy to try and explain that the egregious ethical violations that have occurred that led to the Tuskegee incident and to subsequent types of incidents have ethical constraints put in place that would make a repetition of that essentially impossible. That's the first thing. The other part of that questioner's question was, how can you be sure that what's being put into your arm is really safe and effective? The safety and the efficacy of the vaccine has been determined by the clinical trial of tens of thousands of people, including African Americans, Latinx, and whites. The decision as to whether or not it's safe and effective was not made by the federal government or by the company, in case one understandably might have some skepticism about that. It was made by independent data and safety monitoring boards who are responsible to the general public, not to the administration and not to the drug company. And the ultimate decision, as was made today by the advisory committee regarding Johnson & Johnson, was an independent advisory committee. So the entire process was transparent and independent. And finally, the fact that the people, why I myself and the President of the United States and Vice President Kamala Harris publicly got vaccinated with the same vaccine that we want to put into the arms of everyone, including Black and brown people, to protect them, to save their lives, that of their community, and that of the country.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.